Hello Warriors, good to see everybody again this week. I hope you are enjoying the virtual season as much as possible. What can we do this week to train and get better? I want to take a little bit different approach, but not just yet. First and foremost, stance in motion. You cannot hit on it enough. This is something you can practice at any time. You don't have to do a full 6 minutes like we've talked about. You can just get down any time. You can just practice moving around the house. You can stay low. You can work on your footwork. You can carry your dishes to the counter afterwards. You can chase your siblings. You can do a whole lot, but practice staying low, work on these muscles, and get really, really good at it because it's going to help you more than anything else. We don't want to see legs up. We don't want to see slouched over. We want to see you down in a good tap position. So, in addition to that, what can we do? What can we do to get stronger? What can we do to get better? We've talked about wall sits. They're dynamite. You get low, you get your feet level, and you sit here. And you sit here and you wait. You sing a song, you check your watch, you sit there some more. We can do planks, we can do push-ups. We talked about that last week, but you know, with planks, that's not a push-up, that's just sitting here. That's working your core. And we can get crazy with it. We can bring one foot up, we can bring one hand up, we can do one of each, and we can work on our balance and our core strength on both sides. You can do that as long as you want to. It's gonna get you strong through the chest, it's gonna get you strong through your arms, it's gonna get you strong through your core, and that's gonna be helpful. If you have weights at home, those can be good as well with instruction, but not everybody has that. So we're gonna try to work on body weight options. I think one of the best things you can do is pull-ups. If you have a pull-up bar, you can go underhand, you can go overhand, you can go wide grip, you can go narrow. You can also hang a towel and hold onto the towel and pull to each side. That's going to help your grip strength as well as your pulling muscles. And think about that. When you're wrestling, we're either pushing our opponent away or pulling them towards us. Pushing, pulling, pushing, pulling. So those push-ups, those pull-ups are going to be two of the most helpful exercises that you can do. The other thing that's going to be real helpful is flexibility. And so that's all I wanted to talk about tonight was, what can we do as a warm-up? If you're going to be working out, you can do a little jogging, you can do some cardio to get worked up, but then you just want to get loose. When I was wrestling, I would work my ankles, I would start shaking my arms, I would get my joints loosened up a little bit, get a little warm. You don't want to stretch totally cold, so you get a little warm first, and then you can work your hamstrings. You can come all the way down. At first, you want to keep your knees really straight. You're going to be tempted to bend them because it'll hurt a little bit back here. Don't do that. You want to keep your knees straight. As you come down, you might only get here first. You'll get a little lower the more you practice. Before long, you'll be able to touch your feet. Then you'll be able to touch your toes. Then you can get flat. You can get your palms down there. That's awesome. I notice that I can stretch a lot farther in the afternoon than I can in the mornings. When I start in the morning, sometimes I'll sit on my butt to do it, and I might only be able to get here, and my back is so stiff. And I can get here, and I can get a little bit lower, and then I can get a little bit lower, then I can start grabbing my feet, and I can get my head down, let it hang, and really feel that stretch. So you can work that for your hamstrings. You can go wide-legged and stretch through here. This is one area I'm not good at. And then you can go to each side and you'll feel the stretch through your groin. You'll also feel the stretch on the sides. You can use those hamstrings. After that, you can pull your feet together, touch the soles, clasp over your toes, and pull your heels as close to your butt as you can get, and take your elbows and push down your knees. And you're going to feel that all through your groin as well. Try to keep your back straight, your head up, and I'm rocking here. You don't need to do that. I just find myself doing it. But you can work through that stretch. Make sure you're breathing deep. This can be a really good calming exercise also, but it's going to help with your mobility. It's not really going to help with strength, but it is going to help with mobility. After that, you can pull a leg back and work on your quads. And you can use the floor kind of to cheat, but you're going to pull it back. And when you're really flexible, you can roll all the way back on your back, but you can work your quads that way as well. You can fold one back and you can work those hamstrings again. Gets even deeper in there. This one you really feel, I think. And you can come back, work that hamstring, or work that quad rather. Cross one leg over, use your arm, and look over your shoulder. You might feel a couple crunches in your back, but it's really going to stretch out those back muscles. And I am tight through here. Do the other side. I'm doing this quick because I think a lot of you get bored with the YouTube videos if I go too long. But take your time with this. You can spend minutes doing each one if you'd like. All right. Stretch those shoulders. You can bring it across your body. Pull it tight into your arm. You're going to feel it all the way through your back. You can do it both sides. You can pull your head down to your shoulder. Just kind of let it hang. And if you're old like me, one side might be a lot stiffer and more painful than the other. But the more you do it, the easier it gets. Chin down to your chest. Look up. This is one that just doing it in the morning is helpful. Nice and slow circles. You'll start to feel that all the way through your neck. And we're going to want it for what we do next. You can pull elbow down over. And this is going to work through your, I don't know those muscles. What, the lats? It's going to work your lats. It's going to work your triceps. And I can tell you, I don't do this enough. All right, now we're starting to loosen up a little bit. We've talked about bridges a lot. What I want to do first though, on my knees, I'm just rolling my head. I'm pushing my ear into my shoulder. You can go around. I'm putting a little weight on it. Just a little bit of weight, not a ton, to help get some extra momentum here. You can put your arm back through and rotate your shoulders down flat. Oh, you'll feel that all the way through the back. That's a nice one. And this side is a lot tighter for me. You can rotate all the way through. And then, once you do that, you can also work on your back bridge. We can come up onto our forehead and go each side down. And we can hang out here for a while because we know this is a great exercise for neck strength. And we can do it on the front too. I don't have great traction of my shoes. To see how long you can stay here, really work out that neck. You might want some soft carpet for that. But that is a good one also. Let's see what else. If you have a bare space of wall like I do behind me, we can work on our back arches. We did this in practice. And I would say be careful if you got this one. If you're gonna try this one at home, especially if you don't have any padding. Take a big step forward, and then we're gonna look straight backwards. Come all the way down till our head touches. And I just lost my balance. It was too close, I think. Big step out. All the way down, and then right back up. That's what you can do at home also. That's gonna be really good for muscle growth. And for freestyle, it's gonna be good to learn that back arch. So, what do we see here? I'm a coach and I'm not limber. I don't stretch enough. I had trouble with that first back arch because I wasn't in a good position. So, all these aren't gonna be smooth all the time. Some of these might be really, really tough for you. The more you do them though, the easier it's going to be. And while I'm down here, one other thing you can practice is your referee's position. Wide knees, hands out in front, we want them wide, our head up, and our back arch like a kitty cat. If somebody's in your house, they pick up your hands. If you fall forward, there's too much weight. You should be able to pick them up and be nice and light here. On your back, think about what somebody's gonna do. They might try to jack you forward and grab your ankle. So if you can get that ankle all the way flat down there,